All right, well, trying something crazy today. I found a suction cup mount for my camera, and so I actually suction cupped it to my side window here in the van. So that's a little different. And I'm not wearing my lavalier microphone. I actually hung it up over here, so it's hanging over there, kind of in between the radio and I. Other thing I'm doing is out front here, I have a piece of pipe that is zip tied to my brush guard, and it's just a piece of PVC pipe. But what I have put down in the piece of PVC pipe is my Soda Beams carbon 6. So it's a 18-foot long carbon fiber mast, and I have the QRP guys tri-band vertical set up on 20 meters right outside the window here. Maybe when I get done, I'll try showing that. So anyway, we're gonna give this a try today. And it just dawned on me when I got here that I didn't reset my keys when I got home. The same key that gave me a disaster the day before yesterday. Yesterday I wouldn't end up doing much. I had a migraine sit in on me yesterday, so I was kind of out of doing anything yesterday. So anyway, we're on a 14114. I have an 8 of noise here. Again, it's just this park has developed it, but I can drop down and narrow, and it cuts it down to about a 3.5, 4 on my meter there. So we've been here for a little bit. I haven't heard much of anything, so we'll go ahead and let's just get started. Oops, that wasn't a question mark, was it? There's better question mark. So I've gone to the POTA page and pre-spotted myself. So that shouldn't be an issue. Knock on wood. But the coronal mass ejection that I've been reading about here, maybe even a 3 for, we might be experiencing some of that. So we'll have to find out if we can even do anything here today. I'm not sure. Pull out our phone here, go to the POTA page. Since I'm on 20, I'm just going to go ahead and tell it 20 meter band here. And I'm not hitting the beacon, or a beacon. So if I'm not hitting a beacon, then obviously the POTA page isn't going to pick me up. I also saved the reverse beacon network. I saved it with my call sign in this position here. So every time I open it, oh, okay. I'm going to assume that was me. Yep. All right, I hit the beacon. So now, if I go back to this reverse beacon network, hopefully I'll see a line up here on the map. It's not getting to me yet. Let's go back to POTA. And POTA's got me. Oops. Gotcha. caught me talking there, didn't he? I had to question mark him in there. Kilo Bravo 3 Alpha Yankee, or Alpha Alpha Yankee, KB3 AAY. Thank you very much. And W0MM spotted me on POTA. Let's look at the beacon here. Alright, so we're getting out far side of South Carolina, up into North Pennsylvania, but 15 and 11 dB. Ooh. Florida. W9MET. Gotcha. Out of Florida. WJ1, I think. Connecticut. Da 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 da, do da 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 da. New York is giving me a 73. Well, see, right there was a flub. I didn't quite get that 72 out, but they knew what I meant, and they sent me a dit anyway there. Oh. I heard you in there. In somebody. Can't get you out of there, sorry. Well, we're at 7. I knew today, according to that CME business, was going to be rough. and I'm sitting here with a wire sticking up out of the front of my van, and I think the noise here might be the electric charging station that's right over there. Got him. Awesome. Roger, he sent. KA5TXN. I think it's a VE station. Man, I just can't get that guy. Nil copy. Sorry. Gosh, I wish I could get him. I really do. I really enjoy being able to pull some of those like that into TO. It's just wonderful to just work back and forth together and get him out of the mud. And KA5TXN, thank you kindly for your QRZ page. I happened to go to, I've made KA5TXN before, and I went to his QRZ page, I think, to make out a card and send to him, tell him thank you. And he very politely put my YouTube information on his QRZ page and said that he likes to watch it for call sign copy practice. And amen, that's exactly why I make these videos. Some of them are long and boring and a cure for insomnia for anybody that's not into this. But hearing real calls over real air, grab a piece of paper and pencil, sit down and copy along. And if you ever have a video that you're watching and maybe I didn't give you the answer key, so to speak, feel more than free to get in touch with me, and I'll send you all the calls from the log so that you can check your work, I guess you could say. I've got 9. We can't just have 9, right? But if that solar business is going on like 21 dB out to 3 land, so that's good. 19 dB up to 2 land. Did it L? Okay. KD, okay. Wow. So a while back on one of my videos, somebody had made a comment, Jun, J-U-N, Jun said, hey Ed, when you're in some of these bigger pileups, maybe you should throw out a this is W4EMB every now and then. And he was absolutely right. There'd be a long stretch where I'd be taking call after call after call without saying who I was. So if somebody stumbled upon the POTA page on the website and went to the frequency, they would never hear me saying my call sign. They would just hear all the other people answering. And so I've taken that to heart. I've even changed my recorded message to include a this is W4EMB at the end of each QSO that I play my bye-bye message. K2JVB, K2KT, yes. WM2A, WM3A, Maryland, I didn't say this is that go round. I heard another call down in there and I thought they were going to be calling me. Somebody may have settled down on on the frequency I'm using as well. You know, when you're QRP, you have to assume they just don't hear you. That's just all there is to it. You know, and sometimes you want to get upset like, oh, they're right on my frequency, but obviously they don't hear you because they wouldn't just sit right next to you or on you and do that purposely, because it hurts both of you, them and you. So I just always assume they can't hear me. But I don't know if I finished the conversation I made about June, letting me know to make sure and it was a great idea to make sure I identify on my bye-bye message. Not only that, but when I am in a more comfortable area and I break out the tablet, I found that I could keep my paper log and tablet at the same time, because of that elongated bye-bye message allows me the time to do that. So, and to keep to June's point, it helps out anybody else that's listening. W2? Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Oops. Oh man. Gotcha. Gotcha. Came up now. Fell down and coming back up again. Wow, just amazing. Thank you for the good luck. That was K5KGK. And luckily I had that call the other day, and they had really good spacing at the end of their call before they started their call a second time. K5KGK. Okay? So, so it's very helpful when you have frequent flyers that come back time and time again, because then if you recognize their call, it definitely helps you on the next go around. Well, we've got 16, which is a blessing today, because I think that the conditions, look, I'm setting down my stuff, and I'm going to get a call. I'm going to check the conditions here. So you get the pencil out. K of a 6, A is a 5. The muff is 24, but it says band conditions, poor. Geomagnetic field, major storm. Got it. You know, this lavalier mic that I have strung up right here, it picks up and amplifies a lot of things. The last video, the reason I had a key failure wasn't because of the key. It was because holding my microphone in my hand and keying and wearing the lavalier mic, that's what I thought, KB1M. I hear you. I just know that you're in there. I got your call. So I'm putting you in the log because I got the call. I might not have got a signal report from you, but I did get your call, and I heard it more than once, but it just faded out after that. It was K0 Papa Charlie. Yeah, so I adjusted my key because it sounded clacky because of this lavalier microphone. The key is wonderful, but I made it too tight and just sitting here hitting it too hard this way. Is that IXX? N8XX or N8IXX. That was not a 569 at all, was it? I think it's Florida. So we've been here 40 minutes. We've made 21 in 40 minutes. That's pretty good with looking at all the bands. They say, you know, band closed, day and night, looking bad. This is yet just another reason why 5 watts and CW to me is just such a valuable resource, because I don't even want to know what a voice conditions would even be like today. You know, could you get on it and talk today? Who knows? Where could you talk to? And for me to be making Connecticut and New York and New Jersey and Texas and Maryland and Virginia, Florida today, when you have such conditions, like I said, just another reason why CW is just California asking me if I'm still in the air. Got this jeweler's block, 2.5 by 2.5 by 7/8 of an inch thick, so it raises up the paddles higher, because this is a pretty low sitting key. It is just rough band. Let's look at POTA here. We've got 9 respots. Oh, Maryland 599 says I'm very strong. WM3A. Can I get a WM3A? Oh yes, okay. Nice. I like going on the POTA. I like it when people respot you. So if you're at home and you find that respot button and you hit that respot, that's very helpful for us to be able to check our log and then look at those respots and see how we're doing. Let's see, we got Kevin up in Ohio on 30 meters. Missouri out there, Pennsylvania on 20, Rhode Island on 15. I don't see anybody on 17. Yep, nothing heard. My phone's kind of going off here. Unfortunately, I had an uncle pass away this morning up in Ohio. And so different family members contacted me to let me know. Well, folks, that might just have to be it today. All right, let's see if I can pause this camera and see if I can pull it down off the mount here. Be right back. Okay, well, here we are sitting in the front seat of the van again. We made 21, first contact 1801, and last contact 1840. And so that's not too bad for the conditions today. I mean, the conditions today were really, really rough. I still have the camera wired to the lavalier microphone that I'm not wearing. It's actually strapped up behind the camera there. Lavalier microphone right here. And so I did that, and let's see if I can get you out of the front here. Let's see. So this is the carbon 6 mast just going up in the air, and there's a yellow wire on it, and in that Ziploc bag, because it was kind of misty raining, is the tri-band vertical. With the radials are just spread out. I have one to the left, one to the right, and two are going through that fence. And so right down there, you can see that yellow wire, and I have it. I place a nail. I carry 4 nails in that package, and I just tie the end of the wire in a simple overhand knot, and I just string them out. So they're just out in front of my van like this, with this tri-band vertical here on the carbon 6 mast stuck in a piece of pipe. So I'll hit pause again, and I'll have to undo my lavalier microphone, and I'll get out and see if I can walk around with you. So stand by. All right, here we go. Another shot here. The QRP Guys tri-band vertical with the switches set for 20 meters. I use this little piece of Velcro to hold it to the pole. Sorry about the traffic, folks. And then again, just the radials laid out right here in the parking lot. We're here at the Dunbar Cave State Park, and there's the golf courses back there. The cave itself is that way, and there's a trail that starts right over there. The trail starts, and then the trail ends just on the other side of that white cart, so you can walk this big loop. And a couple of things might be making the noise. Might be the solar panels that's right over here that's creating this S6 noise, or it could be just underneath those pine trees in that direction is a electric car charging station, and that may be what's causing the noise there, because it's a 7 of noise. It's not just because of the CMEs that was going on. This park had a noise, it went away, so we came back to the park, was activating it, some friends of mine, and then out of nowhere the noise just came back again. So it is what it is. If we go up this road, we can go around to the back side of that woods, and on the back side back there's a sports complex area that's right up right there, and we can go around there, and the noise wasn't there one day, but then just the other day it was. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. If not, we're just going to have to go find us another park. Anyway, that's about it. We're going to go ahead and break the stuff down here and get up on the road and go turn in these 21 contacts. And is it lucky to make them today. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.